Jaguar Aquatics, Emily Zietlow. 5, NC State University, Brooke Travis. 6, St. Petersburg Aquatics, Brinkley Hansen. 7, Rockville Montgomery, Andrea Dworak. Olympic trial qualifying standard for 2024 Indianapolis is a 4:15.49. World Aquatics A standard for the 2024 Doha World Championships is a 4:10.57. Through the first 3 lengths, Megan Barnes, LSU, 1:35.13, has the lead ahead of Hansen of Springfield from lane 6. Correction, St. Petersburg for Hansen. And then Dvorak in 7 from Rockville Montgomery. Dvorak taking the lead at the 200 with a 2:08.37. Barnes now with the 33-1 taking over for Louisiana State out of lane 3. A couple of short course yard entry times in the middle lanes, with the top entry being Zietlow of Jaguar at 4:44.88. Megan Barnes 4:45.38 for the 500-yard freestyle. Dvorak back in front from lane 7 as they hit the 300-meter. 32.7 there for Dvorak. Megan Barnes storms back with a 33.04 to retake the lead by a quarter second ahead of Dvorak through the final turn. Clark Neese in 3rd from lane 2. And Swim-Mac, a couple young swimmers here with Dvorak and Neese at 16 years of age. Neese entered at 4:19.9. Dvorak at 4:20.1. The final touch is a 4:19.90 for Clark Neese of Swim-Mac. Taking the win in our first heat of the women's 400. Second, Megan Barnes, LSU, 4:19.95, followed by Dvorak of Rockville Montgomery out of lane 7 with a 4:21.20. Heat 2 of 6, lane 1, NC State University, Yara Hyrath. 2, Wisconsin Aquatics, Maddie Wagoner. 3, King Aquatic Club, Camden Doan. 4, NC State University, Keelan Cotter. In 7 from California Aquatics, Fanny Fabian. Through the 200 meter, 2 swimmers out in front here. Fabian in 7, Highroth in 1. And right there, Lindorfer in lane 6. Yara Highrath of NC State expanding that lead out of lane 1 through the final turn, now ahead of Lindorfer by 0.3 of a second. 3:49.0 from Highrath as she heads for home with the lead. Trying to beat the 4:19.9 from Heat 1, Clark Neese of Swim Mac. And the final touch will go to Lindorfer, who brings it home at a 31.7 and a 4:21.07 for Lindorfer. Highrath second, 4:21.91. Third, Wagoner, 4:22.05. Lane assignments for Heat 3 and 1, Sarasota Sharks, Grace Hutchins. 2, Alto Swim Club, Natalie Mannion. 3, Tennessee, Lauren Weatherill. 4, Sarasota Sharks, Bailey O'Regan. 5, Sun Devil, Lindsay Looney. 6, Louisville, Summer Cardwell. 7, Tennessee, Allie Breslin. Lane 8, University of Kentucky, Libby Grather. Mannion of Alto in lane 2, Cardwell of Louisville in lane 6 look to be the leaders as we hit the 200. It'll be Cardwell, the University of Louisville, 205.78. Mannion with a 206.5. Looney, 207.1 for third out of lane 5. Cardwell, 32.3, 32.8, and coming into the 300, splits a 32.5 with Looney holding pace there at 32.5 to move into second place. Mannion, 33.6, fourth, Lauren Weatherill of Tennessee, 33.4 going into the 300. Cardwell of Louisville, 4:16.9 entry time. That Olympic trial cut is a 4:15.49. Looney comes in at 4:16.5. Cardwell, 33.1. Looney now just a half second back with a 32.4 split. Cardwell digging in from lane 6 with a challenge coming from Looney in lane 5. Cardwell with a 4:16.12 takes a nice chunk off her entry time. 4:16.72 for Lindsay Looney. Those are the top 2 times through 3 heats of racing. Third out of heat 3 was Natalie Mannion with a 4:18.50. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Highlands Ranch Aquatics, Milan Nikonarov. 2, Indiana University, Anna Peplowski. 3, Texas A&M, Chloe Stepanek. 4, Indiana, Ching Hui Gan. 5, Scottsdale Aquatic Club, Ella Cosgrove. 6, Tennessee, Alexis Yeager. 7, Virginia, Sophia Knapp. 8, Wisconsin, L. Braun. Peplowski of Indiana entered at 4:15.50, just 100th away from the Olympic trial cut. Attacks his first 100 with a 59.02. Leading Stepanek of A&M, 101.8. And Knapp, same split there out of lane 7. Pretty even heat here behind Anna Peplowski of Indiana. 2:03.3 at the 200. Holding 31.6, 32.7. 32.9, 32.5 from Sophia Knapp as she jumps 2 places up into 2nd place. Knapp in lane 7. Peplowski at 2:35.5 out of the final turn, chasing a spot here in the championship final. Looks like the 8th seed in the event is a 4:08.0. And Peplowski of Indiana out of lane 2. 100 meters to go at 3:08.48. Gann of Indiana moving into 2nd at 3:12.7. Then Yeager now in 3rd place from lane 6 for Tennessee, 3:13.1 into the final 100. Peplowski down to 32.1 going into the final turn. 32.2 from Gann. Cosgrove showing some speed out of lane 5. Anna Peplowski, Indiana, 4:13.02 takes the win in heat number 4 with a top time by over 3 seconds. 2nd is Gann of Indiana, 4:16.84. And touching 3rd, L. Braun, Wisconsin, with a late charge and a 4:18.03. Heat 5. Heat number 5 in the water, the first of 2 circle-seated heats in the women's 400-meter freestyle. Lane 1, Wisconsin Aquatics, Abby Carlson. 2, Sarasota Sharks, Addison Sawicki. 3, New York Athletic Club, Paige Madden. 4, Gator Swim Club, Katie Ledecky. 5, Hong Kong, Siobhan Haughey. 6, Pikes Peak Athletics, Maddie Mintenko. 7, Georgia, Dunay Kotsi. 8, Tennessee, Kate McCarville. We saw Madden, Kotsi, and Ledecky last night in the 800-meter freestyle. Ledecky winning that event with an 8:15.9. Paige Madden was the runner-up at 8:29.9. Kotsi of Georgia, 8:33.8 to finish 4th. Ledecky at the 150 and a 129.02. Paige Madden, 130.2. Siobhan Haughey, 131.8. Ledecky set the U.S. Open meet record in 2022 at 3:59.71. The U.S. Open record, 3:57.94, set in 2018 by Ledecky with Stanford. The U.S. Open is the fastest swim in American waters. There's the halfway point, and Ledecky at 159.86 leads Madden, 201.8. Haughey at 203.7. As has become the standard with Katie Ledecky, she takes a massive lead into the final 100. 3:02.23, 31.1 going into that turn. 3:05.3 from Madden, 3:07.5 for Haughey, leading Kotsi at 3:08.8. Fifth is Sawicki of the Sharks at 3:10.2. Ledecky coming off a silver medal in this event at the Fukuoka World Championships at 3:58.73. 31.2 going into the final turn from Ledecky. And here in the prelims, an impressive showing of a 4:04.06 as Ledecky claims the top spot on the leaderboard by nearly a full 9 seconds. Paige Madden second, 4:09.26, followed by Siobhan Haughey of Hong Kong with a 4:11.42. Heat 6. Sixth and final heat for the prelims in event number 3, lane 1, representing Israel, Daria Golovati. 2, Virginia, Kevin Gormson. 3, Longhorn Aquatics, Jillian Cox. 4, Sarasota Sharks, Summer McIntosh. 5, Longhorn Aquatics, Leah Smith. 6, Texas, Erin Gemmel. 7, Florida, Emma Wyatt. Lane 8, University of Southern California, Mackie Hodges. McIntosh of the Sharks, number 2 all-time in this event at 3:56.08. Former world record holder takes it out in a 58.78 to lead Leah Smith of Longhorn at 59.7. And Erin Gemmel of Texas, 00.3 for the freshman. McIntosh 4th at the Fukuoka World Champs at 3:59.94 in this 400-meter freestyle. Lead split at the 200 is at 2:00.48. Leah Smith 2:02.60 for the number 2 all-time performer in U.S. history. McIntosh at 31.1 going into the 250-meter turn. Leah Smith 31.8. Gormson of Virginia 32.1 moving up into 4th place. Gormson 6th last night in the 800-meter freestyle with an 8:39.78. And McIntosh looking very comfortable as she goes into the final 100 meters with a 3:03.3, leading Leah Smith by nearly 3 seconds. 3:06.1 for Smith. Gemmel 3:09.7. Now 4th place is Emma Wyatt of Florida from lane 7. Gormson fights back into 4th place with a 31.8. 1st and 2nd look to be locked up here with a race for 3rd with Gemmel in 6, Wyatt in 7, Gormson in 2. That could have an impact on who qualifies for tonight's championship final. Right now, 5th place is Coetzee at 4:13.50. Summer McIntosh, Sarasota Sharks, 4:06.82. She will qualify 2nd for tonight's championship final ahead of Leah Smith of Longhorn Aquatics. 4:08.8 for Smith. Gemmel takes the race for 3rd with a 4:13.15 as we conclude the prelims of the women's 400-meter freestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for these ladies getting things started this morning? We'll look to have official results for you in just a moment. The qualifiers for tonight's A, B, and C finals. Taking a look at our GAC scoreboard, it's Ledecky, the top qualifier. 4:04.06, McIntosh, Smith, Madden, Haughey, Peplowski, Gemmel, and Gormson gets in for Virginia with a 4:13.41. Speedboard now showing with Coetzee of Georgia leading the way at 4:13.50. Sawicki, Wyatt, Pintenko, Carlson, Cardwell, Cox, Kolovati in 16th. For Israel with a 4:16.3. C finalists now showing. It's Looney, Gann, Thrawn, Mannion, Cosgrove, Yeager, McCarville, and Neese of Swimac at 4:19.90. Qualifies 24th. Finalists in event 3. The time is now 10:31. You have 30 minutes in which to declare your intentions as we stage for event number 4, the men's 400-meter freestyle. The pool record is a 3:46.61 posted in 2022 by Kieran Smith. We'll have 8 heats in this event. Heat 1. First of 8 heats in 1, Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City, Whitaker Stewart. 2, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, Cooper Zakharchemny. 3, Team Pittsburgh, Mac Clark. 4, Iowa Flyers Swim Club, Joe Poliak. 5, King Aquatic Club, Andrew Coons. 6, Marlins of Raleigh, Hudson DeGroot. 7, Pleasanton Seahawks, Tim Wu. 8, Long Island Aquatic Club, Will Siegel. Heat 1 gets through the 200 meters with Tim Wu leading the way for Pleasanton. 157.7 from Wu ahead of Stewart at 158.1 out of lane 1. Third at the 200, DeGroot, lane 6, 158.1. Wu from lane 7 and DeGroot from lane 6. Looking to square off here into the final 100 with DeGroot taking the lead at 3:000. Wu trails by 3/10. You got Stewart from lane 1 looking in. He's got Zakharchemny in lane 2, Rockville Montgomery. .30.7 there from Hudson DeGroot. He'll take the lead out of the final turn. Zakharchemny moving into second place with a 30.8 split. Tim Wu not going away for the Seahawks from lane 7. But Hudson DeGroot, Marlins of Raleigh, the 17-year-old, entered with a 4.01, drops down to 4.00.20 to take the win in the first of 8 heats in the men's 400-meter freestyle. Second place, Tim Wu, Pleasanton, 4.00.92. And touching the wall third was Whitaker Stewart, 4.03.34 for Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City. Heat 2. Lane assignments for Heat 2. In 1, swim back, Jack Haywood. 2, Alto Swim Club, Liam Custer. 3, Iona University, Michael Faunen. 4, Alto Swim Club, Gabe Machado. 5, NC State, Sam Flack. 6, Louisville, Tommy Breed. 7, University of South Carolina, Connor Fry. 8, swim back, Freddie Klein. Right at the 100 with a 56.9. Connor finishing in the top 20 last night in the 800 freestyle. The 8:15.2. Taking over is Gabe Machado in lane 4. 157.5 for Machado. Haywood in the second with a 158.11. Third now is Tommy Breed of Louisville. 158.2 for Breed out of lane 6. Jack Haywood here putting together a great back half to this race. Haywood, the 18-year-old from Swimback. He's got a 4.001 entry time. He was in 5th place at the 100. Now he leads the race by over a half second. .9 there from Haywood. Going into the final turn, Machado 30.4, 30.9 from Tommy Breed. Big finish here for Flack. Correction, Gabe Machado of Alto Swim Club. 30.0 coming home from Machado and a 3:59.69 to break that 4-minute mark. Second is Jack Haywood at 4:00.34. Touching third, Connor Fry, 4:00.82. Heat 3 of 8, lane 1, Louisville, Gustavo Saldo. 2, Hungary, Richard Martin. 3, Wyoming Aquatics, Quinn Sinor. 4, Air Force Academy, Wen Zhang. 5, Northwestern University, Diego Nosek. And 6 for Team Triumph is Jack Dahlgren. 7, Virginia Tech, Luis Dominguez. 8, University of North Carolina, Patrick Hussey. Patrick Hussey at 1:26.8. Leads through the 150 for North Carolina. We got our top short course yard entry times here. Hussey with a 4:18.2. Beside him, Dominguez at 4:15.8. And in lane 1, Saldo 4:17.0. And they are your top 3 swimmers at the halfway point. Hussey 1:57.2. Dominguez 5/100ths back, and Saldo is a quarter second back. Middle lanes now moving up. Sinor in lane 3, Zhang in lane 4. Leading the charge on the outside lanes, Hussey and Saldo, and with 100 meters to go. Hussey at 2:58.4, still in front. The Olympic trial qualifying standard for 2024 Indianapolis is a 3:55.59. The World Aquatics A standard for the Doha Championships is a 3:48.15. Hussey, Sinor, Zhang, your top 3. Top qualifier, Gabe Machado of Stanford at 3:59.69. Zhang, who's got that great 200 freestyle, showing off his finishing speed, but Hussey will hang on for the victory. as he turns in a 3:57.23, just ahead of Jong of the Air Force with a 3:57.69. Then Quinn Sinor 3:57.87 for Wyoming Aquatics. That'll put those three swimmers atop the leaderboard through 3 heats. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Davidson College. Dylan Felt. 2, Mission Viejo, Graham Chator. 3, Lothal, Ilya Serbitsev. 4, Razorback Aquatics, Connor Boatwright. 5, Ohio State University, Tomas Navikonis. 7, Bellingham Bay Swim Team, Miles Kratzenberg. 8, University of Kentucky, Carson Hick. This is Ilya Serbitsev, the Russian national, lane 3, representing Lothal. Bronze yesterday in the 800-meter freestyle with a 7:54.36. Serbitsev entered at 3:57.08 and through the 200, a 1:53.42. Navikonis second, 1:57.0. Boatwright third, 1:57.5. Serbitsev at 2:52.3 goes into the final 100 meters with a 6.5 second advantage over Navikonis in lane 5. Boatwright in lane 4 taking over second place. Boatwright and Navikonis racing to the final touch with Graham Chator of Mission Viejo lingering right there in fourth place. We'll see if he makes a charge. But Ilya Serbitsev of Louisville stops the clock at 3:51.55. That'll claim the top spot in the qualifying list with 4 heats to go. Graham Chateau does take second, coming home at a 30.0 and a 4:00.68. Connor Boatwright third, a 4:00.73. Swimmers now in our 5th of 8 heats. Lane 1, Texas A&M, Trey Dickey. 2, Texas, Jackson Huckabee. 3, Texas A&M, Batuhan Feliz. 4, King Aquatic Club, Aiden Hammer. 5, the swim team, Dylan Porges. 6, Louisiana State, Carlo Perchinik. 7, Louisville, Dennis Loktev. 8, Dynamo Swim Club, Connor Lemaistre. Loktev, and it's Louisville again here, trying to follow up the effort from his teammate Serbitsev at 3:51.5. Loktev is out in a 56.2. Loktev hits the 200 at 155.4. Trey Dickey second, A&M 157.5. Then Feliz, his teammate, 157.7. These guys finished besides each other last night in the 800-meter freestyle. Feliz 9th with an 8:06.2. Dickey 10th, 8:06.8. Loktev continuing to lead out of lane 7 going into the final 100 meters. Dylan Porges up into second place at 2:57.9. Then Trey Dickey 2:58.3. Big charge here for Percentage of Louisville. Louisiana State from lane 6. It's Lotev of Louisville taking the win at 354.7. That'll be good for number 2 overall. Porges holds on for second with a 356.34. Third will go to Feliz of A&M, 56.5. Percentage gets the touch there at 356.59. Heat 6 now in the water in lane 1 from Ohio State University, Mason Edmond. 2, Alto Swim Club, Henry McFadden. 3, Mason Manarays, Carson Foster. 4, Pleasanton Seahawks, Luka Mihatovic. 5, St. Petersburg Aquatics, Bobby Fink. 6, Wisconsin Aquatics, Yeet Aslan. 7, Long Island Aquatic Club, Sean Green. 8 for Tennessee is Jake Narvin. Pretty loaded heat here for a non-circle seated, with Foster taking the early lead, 55.6, and looking very comfortable. Foster coming off an exhibition swim at the Texas Hall of Fame invite, where he threw down a 4:07 in the 500-yard freestyle to set the pool record. McFadden at 29.1. He moves up to take the lead from Foster, although they're basically even, separated by just 1/100th. Mihatovic of Pleasanton from the lane of 4. Third, the 14-year-old national age group record holder at 3:52.01. Squaring off here with the 2-time Olympic champion in lane 5, Bobby Fink. Foster, 154.7, retakes the lead. McFadden, the freshman at Stanford and world championship team member, 154.8. Fink now moving ahead of Mihatovic with Jake Narvin of Tennessee in lane 8. Showing some acceleration here as they go into the 250-meter. Foster, 29.4. McFadden, 29.5. Fink, 29.5. Fink now will go by Mihatovic, looking to challenge Foster a couple lanes over. .253.6 from Carson Foster, 29.4. Bobby Fink, 29.5. McFadden, 29.9. Mihatovic, 30.2. See the kick from Bobby Fink there, expanding his lane as he hits the final turn, trying to run down Carson Foster at 29.2. Foster opens the lead to over a second on McFadden. Henry McFadden, lane 2's got his eyes on Carson Foster out of the University of Texas, representing the Mason Manarays. McFadden with some great closing speed, but Foster will cruise in for the victory, stopping the clock with a 3:51.82. That'll be good for number 2 overall, just behind Serbitsev. McFadden, 3:52.5. For second and third is Fink at 353.43 as we prepare for the circle seated heat. Two, Northern Kentucky Clippers, Eli Shoyad. In three, Texas, Luke Hobson. 4, Ridgefield Aquatic Club, Kieran Smith. 5, Alto Swim Club, Rex Maurer. 6, Sun Devil Swimming, Drew Kibler. 7, Dart Swimming, Luca Orlando. Lane 8, the swim team, Will Gallant. Kibler, Maurer, Orlando in that order through the 150. Great field assembled here with a pool record holder in lane 4, Kieran Smith, Tokyo Olympian in this event, the 400 freestyle. Drew Kibler leads at the 200, 154.01. Luca Orlando representing dart swimming and entered at a 350.97. $29.45 from Drew Kibler. Perhaps we'll start to see some changes now here in the order with Kieran Smith moving up into second. $29.40 from Smith. Shoyad of Louisville, $29.09. He moves up into fifth place out of lane 2. Ahead of Luke Hobson of Texas, reigning NCAA champion in the 500-yard freestyle. Kibler, Smith, and Orlando still looking good out of lane 7, starting to put some kick into it now. Kieran Smith with a 29.1 has taken over the lead in lane 4. And Kieran Smith, he's been elite in this event for so long, and he shows why here. 350.69 to take the victory, coming home in a 28.1, looking comfortable in the process. Drew Kibler home in a 28.4 and a 351.09. That'll put Smith and Kibler as your top 2 qualifiers. 1 heat remaining. Luca Orlando, he's taken third out of lane 7, 351.45. That'll also put him as your number 3 qualifier. 1 heat remaining. Heat 8. Eighth and final heat is underway for the men's 400-meter freestyle. Lane 1, Mecklenburg, Norvey Klantz. 2, Florida, Eric Brown. 3, Canada, Lorne Wigington. 4, the swim team, David Johnston. 5, Florida, Jake Mitchell. 6, Ohio State University, Charlie Clark. 7, Sun Devil Swimming, Jay Litherland. 8, Sun Devil, Patrick Salmon. All this is shaping up to be quite the final in this men's 400. Right now, 8th place is Bobby Fink at 353.4. 5th place, Carson Foster, 351.82. No swimmers yet sub 350. Johnson and Mitchell. Through the 100, it's David Johnston. 2023 national champion in this event, 345.75. Jake Mitchell, the Tokyo Olympian in the 400-meter freestyle. Johnston picking up the silver last night, and then men's 800 freestyle at 7:53.87. The winner was Charlie Clark, who's currently in lane 6. He was a 7:50.4. Johnston, he's going for it here at the 200 at 154.2, 29.5. Mitchell, 55.6. Then Charlie Clark at 56.0. Johnson, 29.6, 29.4 from Charlie Clark. He moves into second. Mitchell into third. Now in fourth, Eric Brown, NCAA qualifier for Florida as a freshman. So right now you got that bottleneck of 5 swimmers at 351 in the men's 400 freestyle preliminaries. Currently ranked 2nd through 6th. Johnston, 253.6 into the final 100, splitting at 29.7. We've seen great closing speed again and again from Charlie Clark. He looks to put it on display here this morning as he picks up 0.4 of a second on Johnston going into the final turn, splitting at 29.1. See Clark going to go right by Johnston here, it looks like. And it will be Charlie Clark, it appears, from lane 6, getting the touch at 352.27. Johnson second at 52.47. They will not turn over the apple cart of 351s that have been jammed up here in the A final. All those guys will come back. Third in this heat is Jake Mitchell with a 353.72. That means Johnston and Clark are both in the A final. McFadden will lead the B heat, but we'll get those official results for you in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the men's 400-meter freestyle. There's the results summary showing on your GAC scoreboard. And what a final we're looking at tonight with Kieran Smith, the top qualifier, 350.69. Drew Kibler, Luca Orlando, Ilya Saritsa, Carson Foster, Rex Maurer, Charlie Clark, and David Johnston. They'll line up tonight in that championship heat. B finalists, McFadden, Fink, Mitchell, Gallant, Mijatovic, Brown, Loktev, and Shoyat. 355.05. C final, Litherland, Porges, Feliz, Percentage, Dickey, Hussey, Klontz, Jean of Air Force at 357.6. Narvid and Sinor are your alternates. Finalists in event number 4. The time is now 11:11. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. Next up is event 5, women's 200-meter individual medley. The pool record is a 2:07.84, posted in 2022 by Alex Walsh with the University of Virginia. We'll have 10 heats in this event. Heat 1. First of 10 heats in event 5, women's 200-meter individual medley. Lane 2, Jersey Aquatic Club, Sarah Rodriguez. 3, Swim Hack, Shaylin Shields. 4, Laker Swim, Riley Aerosmith. 5, Academy Bullets, Chloe Diner. 7, Rockville Montgomery, Angela Kaduri. First of 10 heats in the women's 200 IM. Looking to pick up the win and set the pace. 14-year-old Riley Arisman of Laker Swim. And she does so with a 2:17.59 in lane 4. Ahead of Chloe Diner at 2:20.65 and third Rodriguez at 2:21.81. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1, battlefield area, Gray Davis. 2, UCLA Swimming, Ashley Colasar. 3, Utah Aquatics, Summer Stanfield. 4, Indiana University, Brianna Crawford. 6, Tribe Aquatics, Sophia Highland. 7, Pikes Peak, Maddie Mintenko. 8, Sarasota Sharks, Bailey O'Regan. Coaches, time trial entries will be closing soon, 10:32. Time trial entries will close at 10:32. Those time trials will start 30 minutes after the conclusion of the prelim session. Heat 2, lane 3, Stanfield of Utah. Through the backstroke leg in a 103.4. Colasar, 106.3 in second, and third is Davis in lane 1, 106.3. Heat number 2 will go to Summer Stanfield, Utah, 219.36. Colasar of UCLA second at 220.71. Third, Sophia Highland, 220.79. Heat 3. Swimmers in our third of 10 heats, and 1 Alto Swim Club, Charlotte Hook. 2, The Fish, Emma Redmond. 3, Queens University, Abigail Zaboran. 4, Academy Bullets, Bridget McGann. 6, Swim Mac, Ivy Monk. 7, University of North Carolina, Ellie Van Oat. Heat 3 leaders at the halfway point. You've got Emma Redmond of the Fish from lane 2, 103.9. Then Ellie Van Oat, North Carolina, 104.0, lane 7. Still Emma Redmond of the Fish with Charlotte Hook of Alto in lane 1. Gaining ground with every stroke, it looks like. Hook in 1, Zaboran in 3, chasing Redmond to the final touch. With Van Noot in lane 7. It is Emma Redmond, 219.47. Third fastest overall. Charlotte Hook second, 219.75. Then Zaboran of Queens University with a 220.42. Heat 4. Swimming in Heat 4, Lane 1. Only swimming, Susan Legrand. 2, Marisol van Jaarsveld. 3, Lakers swim, Addison Reese. 4, Wisconsin, Hazel Oskin. 5, West Emerson Callis. And 6 for Swim Mac is Lauren Bernardo. 7, North Carolina, Mary McCauley. Lane 8, Indiana, Reese Tiltman.
This is Heat 5 in the water. In Heat 4, we saw Addison Reese of Lakers Swim take the win at 2:17.89, followed by Susan Legrand, only live wires, 2:17.90. Then Hazel Oskin at 2:18.76. Swimmers now in heat number 5, lane 2, Sun Devil Swimming, Chloe Kennedy. Lane 3, Eagle Aquatics, Erica Palaez. 4, Florida, Molly Main. 5, Virginia Tech, Caroline Bentz. 6, Mission Viejo, Portia Brown. 7, Nation's Capital, Caroline Agee. Lane 8, UCLA, Rosie Murphy. Heat 5 swimmers approaching the final touch. 2:17.5 the time to beat from Riley Arisman of Laker Swim. Here in lane 3, Erica Pelaez of Eagle Aquatics will stop the clock with a 2:16.04. Caroline Bentz of Virginia Tech second at 2:16.57. And third is AG of Nation's Capital, 2:18.84. Results of Heat 5 are unofficial and under review. We did have a disqualification in Heat 5. Lane 5 disqualified for a downward kick during the breaststroke leg. Heat 6. Heat 6 of 10, lane 1, NC State, Keelan Cotter. 2, Tennessee Aquatics, McKenna Debever. 3, Ohio State, Paige Hall. 4, Swimback, Avery Clamfog. 5, Sarasota Sharks, Gracie Wyatt. 6 for the Sharks is Sienna Anjo. 7, Rockville Montgomery, Sienna Karp. 8, Texas Ford Aquatics, Morgan Scott. Olympic trial qualifying standard in the women's 200 meter individual medley is a 2:16.09. World Aquatics A standard 2:12.98. Paige Hall 103.77 turns first at the 100 for Ohio State. Second, Morgan Scott, Texas Ford, lane 8. And third here, Sienna Anjo of the Sarasota Sharks. She turned in a fantastic 800 freestyle last night, coming within a tenth or so of the Olympic trial standard to finish 9th overall for the Sharks. .50 meters remaining, and Avery Clamforth has taken over with a breaststroke split of 39.0. Gracie Wyatt second. Anjove still in third. She turns for home at 144.75. Anjove leading the charge now out of lane 6, that yellow cap. Anjove entered at 2:16.55, and she drops down to a 2:15.72. She picks up the Olympic trial cut here in the 200 IM. Second in this race, Clamforth of Swimback at 2:16.46, and third is Paige Hall, 2:16.60. Heat 7. Lane assignments for heat 7 of 10. Lane 1, Athens Bulldog Swim Club, Callie Dickinson. 2, Sun Devil, Eva Maluka. 3, Torm Grader is Emily Thompson. 4, Louisville, Kim Herkel. 5, King Aquatic Club, Camden Doan. 6, Texas A&M, Julia Joerick. 7, Swim Mac, Sophia Plaza. 8, Tennessee, Brooklyn Doubtright. Maluka of Sun Devil leads the backstroke leg as she splits a 34-1 on the second 50. Thompson 34-3. She's in the second. Third, Dickinson. Maluka, 2:15.9 entry time. She'll stop the clock here in the 2:15.91, taking 1/100th off to get the win in Heat 7. Second is Gorick of A&M at 2:17.22. Third, Herkel of Louisville, 2:17.31. Heat 8. First of the circle-seated heats in Event 5. Lane 1, Swim Mac, L. Scott. 2, Team Quebec, Bailey Anderson. 3, California, Leah Polanski. 4, Sun Devil, Reagan Smith. 5, Arlington Aquatic Club, Tori Husk. 6, Virginia, Amy Canny. 8, Tennessee, Sarah Stotler. Reagan Smith of Sun Devil, 27.6 going out on the butterfly leg. Back on the backstroke with a 31.3 and a 58.99 at the 100 split. Puts her just 5/100ths over world record split belonging to Katinka Hosu of Hungary, a 2:06.12 from the Kazan, Russia World Championships in 2015. U.S. Open record, fastest swim ever in American waters, 2:07.09. Kate Douglas did that last year to win the U.S. Nationals. The meet record for the U.S. Open belongs to Melanie Margalis of St. Petersburg Aquatics at 2:08.20. Tori Husk with a breaststroke split of 38.3 takes over the lead from Smith. who was 41-1 on the breaststroke. Amy Canny pushes up with a 38-9. She's in the third for Virginia out of lane 6. Smith and Husk, the pair of Olympic teammates, racing to the final touch, and it will go to Reagan Smith at 2:11.27. Tori Husk right there at 2:11.42. Those are your top 2 times with 2 heats remaining. Third will go to Canny of Virginia with a 2:14.56. Heat 9. Here is heat 9 of 10, and in lane 1 for Swim Atlanta, Katie Christofferson. 2, Swimming Canada, Ella Jansen. 3, Wisconsin, Phoebe Bacon. 4, Virginia, Alex Walsh. 5, Team Quebec, Mary Sophie Harvey. 6, Alto Swim Club, Caroline Bricker. 7, Trojan, Mina Abram. Lane 8, Team Greenville, Lila Bognar. Alex Walsh from lane 4. She is the pool record holder at 2:07.84. 1:01.3 from Walsh, ahead of Bacon of Wisconsin, 1:02.0. Then Jansen of Canada, 1:02.8. Alex Walsh, 38.3 on the breaststroke leg. Mary Sophie Harvey with a better split of 37.6 to jump all the way from 4th to 2nd place. Alex Walsh coming off a silver medal performance in this event at the Fukuoka World Championships, 2:07.97. Final touches here in heat number 9 will go to Alex Walsh at 2:11.42. That'll tie her with Tori Husk for the second fastest qualifier. Mary Sophie Harvey second, 2:11.84. Taken third in heat 9, Phoebe Bacon, Wisconsin, 2:14.53. Heat 10. Tenth and final heat for prelims in event 5, lane 1, Tennessee, Josephine Fuller. 2, core swimming, Campbell Chase. 3, Swimming Canada, Ashley McMillan. 4, New York Athletic Club, Kate Douglas. 5, Israel, Anastasia Gorbenko. 6, Wisconsin, Beta Nelson. 7, Trojan, Isabel Odgers. 8, Tennessee, Tess Sapluha. Four swimmers stroke for stroke at the halfway point. The lead split is Gorbenko in lane 5, 1:01.5. Then Kate Douglas.
And then Ashley McMillan of Canada. Fourth is Beta Nelson, Wisconsin. Douglas is the reigning world champion in this event. 2:07.17 to take the gold in Fukuoka. Gorbenko also in that championship final took fifth place overall with a 2:10.08. Ariana Kukors has the American record at 2:06.15. Kate Douglas ranks number 2 all-time in the U.S. standings with Walsh third. Douglas 37.1 on the breaststroke leg. Opens up the gap here over Gorbenko of Israel in lane 5. And Kate Douglas going to take the win at a 2:10.03. She'll be the top qualifier going into tonight's championship final in event 5. Gorbenko of Israel second, 2:11.75, followed by Ashley McMillan, Canada, lane 3, 2:13.32. That'll do it for the prelims of the women's 200-meter individual medley. We'll look to the results summary coming up on the Greensboro Aquatic Center scoreboard. There's your championship final, led by Kate Douglas of the New York Athletic Club at 2:10.03. Reagan Smith, Tori Huss, Alex Walsh, Anastasia Gorbenko, Mary Sophie Harvey, Ashley McMillan, and Beta Nelson qualifies 8th for Wisconsin at 2:13.7. Leading the B final is Phoebe Bacon of Wisconsin, followed by Bognar, Caddy, Polonsky, Anderson, Fuller, Chase, and Anjova of the Sharks, 2:15.72. C finalists Jansen, Maluka, Palaez, Chapluha, Clamforth, Odgers, Hall, and Caroline Bricker, 25th for Alto at 2:16.64. Alternates are Abram and Gorick. Finalists in event 5, the time is 10:43. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. Next up is event 6, men's 200-meter individual medley. We'll have 10 heats in this event. The pool record belongs to Chase Kalish at 1:56.21, set in 2022. Heat 1. Lane assignments for the first of 10 heats in 2, Sarasota Sharks, Aiden Sears. 3, Hurricane Aquatics, Julian Martin. 4, Longhorn, Rowan Cox. 5, Villanova, Justin Nowicki.
Sears to the breaststroke at 38.2 to take over the lead. Rowan Cox now answers on the freestyle. Junior national champ in the 100 fly. Cox closing in from lane 4. Sears, your leader in 2. And the final touch does go to Sears. 207.82, just 300s ahead of Rowan Cox with a 207.85. Third, Nowicki, 209.88. Heat 2. Swimmers in Heat 2, Lane 1, Annapolis Swim Club, Grant Murphy. 2, Bowl School, Wyatt Porch. 3, Greater Pensacola, Logan Robinson. 4, Fox Valley, Kian Lim. And 6, for Torm Greater is Kenneth Barnacle. 7, Fox Valley Swim Team, Tyler Bardak. 8, Swim Back, Jack Haywood. Charging into the finish of Heat 2, Lane 3, Logan Robinson of Greater Pensacola. And at 204.98 will get the win for Robinson. That'll put him atop the leaderboard as well with 2 heats now completed. Second place, Bardak, 205.71. And third, Barnacle, 206.47. Heat 3. Swimmers now in our third of 10 heats. Lane 1, Texas. 4, Jack Armour. 2, University of North Carolina, Ben Delmar. 3, University of Cincinnati, Hunter Gubeno. 4, Texas Ford Aquatics, Jacob Wimberly. 5, Virginia Tech, Landon Gentry. 6, Queens University, Balazs Beric. 7, Long Island Aquatic Club, Sean Green. And lane 8 is a Raymond Przinski. Heading for home with the lead is Ben Del Mar in lane 2, North Carolina. The men's Olympic trial qualifying standard is a 2:03.49. Del Mar trying to hold off Gubeno in lane 3. And the touch does go to Hunter Gubeno. 2:05.48 the winning time in heat 3. Ben Del Mar second, 2:05.52. And third from lane 8 is Przinski with the 2:05.68. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Alto Swim Club, Liam Custer. 2, Bulldog Swimming, Jed Michael Jones. 3, Suburban Seahawks Club, Jake Wang. 4, Long Island Aquatic Club, Strahinja Maslow. 5, Team Charlotte Swimming, Jan Delkeskamp. And 6 for Ole Swimming is Michael Cooper. 7, Marlins of Raleigh, Ian Stutz. Lane 8, Swim Mac, Charlie Heising. .204.98 is a time to beat from Robinson. That was back in heat number 2, Logan Robertson of Greater Pensacola. Now in heat 4, lane 5, Jan Delkeskamp. Stopping the clock with a 2:04.68, unofficially the top qualifying time. Second, Jed Michael Jones, 2:04.91. And third, Jake Wang at 2:05.92. Heat 4 results are unofficial and under review. We did have disqualifications report from Heat 4. Both Lane 1 and Lane 6 have been disqualified for using multiple butterfly kicks during the breaststroke leg. Heat 5. Heat 5, Lane 1, Queens University, Yannick Plasso. 2, University of North Carolina, Matthew Van Duysen. 3, Pinnacle Racing, Cole Resnick. 4, Sun Devil, Jared Arroyo. 5, Texas, Jackson Huckabee. 6, University of Toronto, Jacob Gallant. 7, Virginia, Noah Nichols. 8, Sarasota Sharks, Finn Kemp. Van Duysen in lane 2 for North Carolina. He's got an entry time of 2:05.02. Again, the Olympic trial standard for Indianapolis 2024 is at 2:03.49. Heat 5 now, tight race with Nichols in 7 and Kemp in 8. Jared Arroyo leading the way in 4 for Sun Devil. And the final touch looks like it'll be the outside, and it is. Finn Kemp, 2:04.65. That'll take the win here ahead of Noah Nichols, 2:04.76. Third, Arroyo, 2:05.01. Results of Heat 5 are unofficial and under review. Heat 5 results are official. Heat 6. Heat 6, lane 2, Nova of Virginia, Charlie Swanson. 3, Virginia Tech, Nico Garcia. 4, Louisville, Tommy Breed. 5, Bold School, Carter Lancaster. 6, Metroplex, Jacob Turner. 7, Louisiana State, Joel Thompson. 8, University of North Carolina, Seb Lunak. Lunak, 56.8 out of lane 8. Leads Garcia, 57-1. Lancaster, lane 5, jumps up here on the breaststroke leg. Together with Swanson, Nova of Virginia, and the field levels out into the final 50 meters, just a half second separating first through fifth, with Tommy Breed, your new leader. 34-1 from Breed on the breaststroke. Breed comes in at 2:03.37 for Louisville. Lunak, North Carolina, he responds to the challenge out of lane 8. And Lunak windmills into the finish with a 2:03 flat, but not enough to take down Tommy Breed. He's your winner at 2:02.82. And third is Joel Thompson, LSU, 2:03.67. That'll put Breed, Lunak, Thompson as your top 3 qualifiers through 6 heats. Heat 7. Heat 7 of 10, lane 1, Louisville, Jackson Millard. 2, Rockville, Montgomery, Adriano Ariati. 3, from Houston, Brett Pinful. 4, North Carolina, Luis Drum. 5, Aggie Swim Club, Ante Ferris Erzen. 6, Virginia, Sebastian Sergile. 7, Virginia Tech, Daniel Pancharevas. And lane 8 for Texas A&M is Muncie Cabarra. .35.0 on the breaststroke for Ferris Erzen of Aggie Swim. He's in lane 5 and trying to hold off the charge from Luis Dram of North Carolina. Ferris Erzen, 2:01.86 is your winner. Second is Dram, North Carolina, 2:02.09. Third will go to lane 8, Cabarra, A&M, 2:03.05. We did have a disqualification in lane 6 for using downward kicks during the breaststroke leg. Heat 8. This is heat number 8 of 10, the first of our circle seated heats in the men's 200 IM. Lane 1, Club Wolverine, Tommy Cote. 2, from the swimming circle team out of France is Clement Bidard. 3, Longhorn Aquatics, Will Lacone. 4, Sun Devil, Chase Kalish. 5, Israel, Ron Polanski. 6, Michigan, Eton Ben Shitrid. 7, Ohio State, Tristan Yankovics. Kalish, Polanski, Ben Shitrit, Yankovics, all together there. Lanes 4 through 7. Kalish at 56.09 for the multi-time Olympian. Kalish 34.0 on the breaststroke leg. Try to pull away here from Polanski of Israel, lane of 5. Polanski is entered at 158.07. Kalish, the 6th fastest American in history in this event. And now Yankovics, Ohio State from lane 7. He's thrown out on the freestyle leg and taking the final touch is Chase Kalish with a 159.62. Home at 29.51. Second is Yankovics, Ohio State, 159.78. With third going to Polanski of Israel, 59.97. Heat 8 results. We do have a disqualification from Heat 8. Lane 7 has been disqualified for using downward kicks on the breaststroke leg. Heat 9. Heat 9 of 10 and 1, Alto Swim Club, Rick Mim. 2, University of Michigan, Gal Gromi. 3, YMCA of Cumberland, Daniel Deal. 5, Mission Viejo, Trenton Julian. 6, Sun Devil, Hubert Kos. Lane 7, Wisconsin Aquatics, Dominic Torak. UB Coast of Arizona State, 55.25. Julian second for Mission Viejo, 55.8 at the 100. Julian takes over at 34.5 on the breaststroke leg. Daniel Deal, 33.9. He moves into third. Coast in lane 6, world champion last summer in the 200-meter backstroke. The win goes to Trenton Julian, 1:59.09. That'll be the top time with one heat to go. Coast of Sun Devil, 59.19. That's good for second overall, with third going to Daniel Deal, 2:00.10. Heat 10. Tenth and final heat of the men's 200 IM, lane 1 from Langley Olympian Swim Club, Colin Gagne. 2, Gator Swim Club, Mark Zaranek. 3, Sun Devil, Grant House. 4, Longhorn, Shane Casas. And 6, Texas A&M, Baylor Nelson. 7, Sun Devil, Ilya Karin. It's Baylor Nelson of A&M, 56.5 at the 100, 30.7 on that breaststroke leg. Shane Casas second, followed by Grant House. Casas 34.2 on the breaststroke. He's got the lead, 131.4, heading for home ahead of Baylor Nelson. Third, Grant House. Casas a finalist at the World Championships in Fukuoka in this event. He was a fourth place finisher at 156.35. House and Nelson out in front here at the final touch with Baylor Nelson, 2:00.59. That'll get the win. Grant House at 2:00.73, and then Shane Casas 2:01.47. That'll wrap up the IM prelims. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for all the competitors in the 200 IM. Result summary coming your way momentarily. Trenton Julian of Mission Viejo at 1:59.09 is your top qualifier, followed by Hubert Coast, Chase Kalish, Ron Polanski, Daniel Deal, Baylor Nelson, Grant House, Dominic Torok, 2:00.83 will qualify for the A final. In the B board, it's Shane Casas leading the way, followed by Fairs Erzin, Ben Sheetry, Dram, Zaranek, Licone, Mim, and Breed of Louisville qualifying 16th, 2:02.82. C finalists, Luna, Cabara, Millard, Thompson, Swanson, Lancaster, Turner, and Kemp of the Sharks with a 2:04.65. Deliscomp and Nichols are your alternates. Finalists in event 6, the time is now 11:16. You have 30 minutes in which to declare your intentions. We turn now to the opposite end of the pool for event 7, women's 50-meter freestyle. We'll have 10 heats in this event. The pool record is a 24.39, posted in 2018 by Simone Manuel with Alto Swim Club. Heat 1. I'll refer you to the scoreboard here for lane assignments in the 50-meter event. Taking our first win in the sprint. Allie Tyler, George Mason, 26-27, ahead of Skylar Smith, North Carolina, 26-31. Third, Addison Reese, 26.52, Laker Swim. Heat 2. Outside lane here in heat number 2. That's Josephine Fuller of Tennessee. Fuller from lane 8 with a 26-00. Gets the win. 26-20 in lane 1. Mimi Watts is second, followed by Greer Patterson third with a 26.33. Heat 3. Tight race here in heat number 3 of 10. And from lane 8, Katarina Milutinovic, Louisiana State, 25.93. First swimmer, sub 26. Grace Brenneman, second for Notre Dame at 26 flat. And then Abigail Heiser, 26.01, third. Heat 4. There we go with heat number 4. The Olympic trial qualifying standard for Indianapolis is a 25.69. Here in lane 3, Florine Gaspard. And the swimmer out of Belgium here with a 25.37. Faster than her 25.80 to win the 2022 Belgium Championships in this event. Second, Brooke Schaefer, 25.75. Third, Emma Harvey, 25.77. Those are your top 3 qualifiers. Heat 5. Heat 5, lane 3, Kayla Sanchez, Mission Viejo. Looks to have the lead, and she does take it with a 25.37. That'll tie her with Gaspard as the top qualifier. Second, Danielle Milili at 25.74 out of lane 1 for Queen's University. Third, Lily Nordman, Alto Swim Club. 25.86 for Nordman. Heat 6. Heat number 6 will go to Gabby DeLoof, New York Athletic Club, 25.66 for DeLoof. Juliana Stevens second, 25.90, representing Swim Atlanta. Then Catherine Savard, lane 3. Team Quebec, 25.92. Heat 7. In the water, heat 7 of 10 for event 7. Natalie Hines in lane 8, Gator Swim Club. Looks to have the edge over Riley Erisman. It's Camille Spink in lane 5 from Tennessee, 25.58 for Spink. That'll put Spink at number 3 overall. As we prepare for the circle seated heats, Riley Erisman second, 25.62. Olivia Nell was third at 25.63. Heat 8. Summers in Heat 8. Your number 3 seed overall, lane 4, Gretchen Walsh. She comes in at 24.31. Liv Smoliga in lane 5, 24.48. Walsh looks to have the lead, though, approaching the final touch. It is Gretchen Walsh, 24.59 for Walsh, just 0.2 off the pool record, 24.39. Second is Smoliga at 25.16, followed by Grace Cooper of Texas, 25.21. Those are your top 3 times. 2 heats remaining. Heat 9. Second of our circle-seated heats featuring Siobhan Haughey of Hong Kong, 24.30 her entry time. She's in lane 4. Tori Husk in lane 5. Tori Husk looking good with Melanie Onique of France. She's closing in lane 3. Final touch will go to Husk at 24.76. That's good for number 2 overall. 1 heat to go. Second, Haughey of Hong Kong, 24.83. Third, Onique, 25.01 in lane 3. Heat 10. Final heat featuring your top seed, Abby Weitzel of California Aquatics. World Championship finalist in Fukuoka. World Championship team member, as Weitzel throws down at 24.53, just ahead of Kate Douglas at 24.54. That'll put Weitzel and Douglas as 1 and 2 overall through the prelims. Simone Manuel third at 25.11. That'll get her into the championship heat. As we conclude the prelims in the women's 50-meter freestyle, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for all the athletes. With the results summary now showing an Abby Weitzel atop the leaderboard, Kate Douglas second at 54.54, Gretchen Walsh, Tori Husk, Siobhan Haughey, Melanie Onique, Claire Curzan, Simone Manuel, they tie for 7th and both qualify. B final led by Liv Smoliga, 25-16. Then it's Cooper, Larson, Pagel, Connolly, Parker, Gaspard, and Sanchez at 25.37. They tie for 15. In the C final, it's Amy Fulmer, Ohio State, followed by Mesh, Osman, Pelaez, Spink, Dennis, Arisman, and Nell of North Carolina, 25-63. Alternates, Kukler and Duluth. Finalists in event 7, the time is 11:27. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. This is event number 8, the men's 50-meter freestyle. We'll have 13 heats in this event. The pool record, 21.29, established in 2022 by Caleb Dressel of Gator Swim Club. Heat 1. Well, we got Sam Lorenz here of Schrader YMCA. And Lorenz with a 23.69 entry time stretches in here. The 23.47. Nice drop for Lorenz, swimming on his own in heat number 1. Heat 2. Lane 2 out to the early lead. That was Brian Sullivan, Mississippi Makos, taking over, though, Jacob Rubin, Florida Atlanta Aquatics in lane 3. Rubin, your winner, 23-12 in lane 3. Touching second, Zane Roberts in lane 7. George Mason University with a 23-40. Then it's Brian Sullivan, 23-73, representing the Mississippi Makos. Heat 3. Short course yard times from this field, ranging from 19:59 in lane 4 to 19:82 in lane 8. Lane 5 here, Carles Cole Marti of Virginia Tech. Cole Marti gets through with a win at 22.87. First sub 23-second swim in the men's 50. Mario Moya Yanes, second, his teammate with a 22.98. Then it's Andres Dupont Cabrera, lane 1 with a 23.08. Heat 4. Heat 4 swimmers now. Heat number 4, Abdelrahman El Arabi in lane number 7. The touchdown goes to Acevedo in lane 5. Javi Acevedo of Swimming Canada, 22.99. Max Berg second, 23.02. Out of Kentucky, then El Arabi with a 23.08 in lane 7. Heat 5. Your attention, please, coaches. We are looking for Swim Houston Aquatic Center and Bulldog Swimming to the admin desk, please. Swim Houston and Bulldog Swimming, or a representative for those teams. We need you at the admin desk, please. Here in heat number 5 of 13, we get a winning time of 22.99 from Sebastian de Molemeister. Swimming circle team. Second, Michael Eastman, Cardinal Aquatics at 23.11. Then it's Dalton Lowe of Louisville, 23.22. Heat 6. Nice breakout there from lane 6, Michael Chadwick, Mecklenburg Swim. National team member, former national team member in Chadwick, trying to hold off Nabele of Texas in lane 5. And it is Michael Chadwick with a 22.73. He's got your top qualifying time through 6 heats of racing in the men's 52nd, Nabele, Texas, 22.94. Then it's John Osa with a 23.45 out of Cincinnati for third. Heat 7. Tight race here in 7. Lane 6 is Sean Setzer, Waves of Wilmington. Lane 8, Daniel Metzaros of Queen's University. It's lane 1, though. Luke Maurer, Alto Swim Club, 22.73. That ties him with Chadwick for the top qualifier. Second, Sean Setzer, 22.80. And third, Devin Dilger, 23.14 for Ole Swimming. Heat 8. Heat number 8 of 13. So far, 8 swimmers, sub 23. 22.73, the top times from Chadwick and Maurer. Here in lane 4, we got Ruslan Gaziev of Ohio State. He touches it at 22.70 to just get under the times from Chadwick and Maurer. He's your top time now. Luka Shvetko, he's second from Indiana in lane 6. And third, Mateo Corlet, to Quebec, lane 7. There was a disqualification from Heat 8. Lane 6 disqualified for a false start. Heat 9. Heat number 9 of 13. Taking a look here at the reigning Olympic champion, American record holder Caleb Dressel in lane 6. Dressel through with a 22.35. That'll be the top qualifying time by over 0.3 of a second. Second is Gabe Castano, 22.45 from Texas Ford Aquatics. Third, Youssef Ramadan, Virginia Tech, 22.78. Heat 10. 10 of 13 underway for the men's 50-meter freestyle. Two swimmers now sub 22.5, led by Dressel's 22.35. Gus Borges here in lane 4 out of Brazil. And Borges throws down a 22.23 to take over the leaderboard. Coco Bratinov, second. Texas Ford, 22.42. Third, Hunter Armstrong. New York Athletic Club with a 22.44. Heat 11. (11 of 13), the first circle seated heat. Dusa first off the blocks, but Mestre of Florida from lane 6 showing some power. Challenged by Cerruti in 5. Matt King in lane 4. And it's Miron Cerruti at 22.17 getting the win from lane 5. Second, Alberto Mestre, 22.21. Then it's Matt King, Texas Ford, 22.30. Heat 12. Penultimate heat of the men's 50. Taking a look at your number 2 seed in lane 4, Michael Andrew. He's the 5th fastest American in history at 21.41. Got his hands full with Brooks Curry in lane 5. Looks like Curry with the lead, and it's lane 1, though, taking the win. Quentin McCarty at 21.94, the first sub-22 of the competition. Second, Brooks Curry, 22.03. And third is Mikkel Schroeders, 22.16 out of lane 2. Heat 13. Thirteenth and final heat with your top seed Ryan Held in lane 4. Entered at a 21.50, representing the New York Athletic Club. Held number 6 in the all-time rankings. Josh Liendo, Florida, right there, the Canadian national in lane 5. The win goes to Santo Condarelli, lane 2, 22.06 for Condarelli. That'll get him into the championship final. Second, Liendo, 22.07, and third is Held at 22.14 as we conclude a very competitive men's 50-meter freestyle. We did have a disqualification in heat number 13, lane 8, disqualified for a false start. Result summary showing the championship final led by Quentin McCarty of NC State, 21.94. Brooks Curry, Santo Condarelli, Josh Liendo, Ryan Held, Mikkel Schroeders, Miron Cerruti, and Michael Andrew make up an exciting race in that men's 50A final. B final is led by Alberto Mestre. Then you've got Borges, Hribar, King, Dressel, Ho, and then the tie for 15th with Giuliano and Bratinov. Into the C final, you got Hunter Armstrong leading the way, followed by Castano, Lebois, Santos, McDuff, Ress, Namath, and Lee of Indiana with a 22.67. First alternate, Gaziev of Ohio State at 22.70. Then you have a tie for second alternate with Michael Chadwick and Luke Maurer. Finalists in event 8, the time is now 11:42. You've got 30 minutes in which to declare. All right, swim fans, that does it for the Thursday prelims. Sure to be an action-packed evening tonight as we will clear the competition pool at 5:45. And reminder to coaches and swimmers, we're going to start tonight with awards of the women's and men's 800-meter freestyle. So top 3 athletes, we will look to have you in place at 5:50. Once again, top 3 finishers of the 800-meter freestyle from last night, please be at the award staging area at 5:50 this evening, as that'll be the first item atop the agenda tonight. We'll go B finals and A finals leading the way, and tonight's championship setup. Once we get through all the B and A finals, we'll go back to the top of the order through the C finals. We'll get your time trial underway here. Time trial